Hey everyone, this is Jay with Weed Warriors. We are in the middle of May, and so it is time to really start getting serious about watering your lawn. We've talked about it in a couple of videos before now, and today we're going to talk about it even though at any moment you might see some rain coming through the window. This is my office, by the way. Welcome to my office. Um, this is where the doing gets done. But yes, this is the time to be talking about watering. Around mid-April all the way through the midway point of September. You're going to hear me say that a lot because I really want to drill that home. So you have May, June, July, and August in the middle. Those are the big four that are easy to remember, and then you get half of April, half of September. So that's how you get 5 months, as you add a half a month to both of those. That warm season grasses are growing, and warm season grasses is that's the type of turf we grow in Mississippi, central Mississippi. Zoysia, Bermuda, St. Augustine, centipede, those are warm season. They grow when the weather's warm. They don't grow when it's cool or cold. And so that's why you can always remember mid-April to mid-September. And so this is the time to really get serious about it. I'm going to talk to you all about the barrel method to help you understand the importance of watering. I also want to draw your attention to our website page here on watering. This is what it looks like on the website. It's a very useful tool. We've got other things on our website that can help you to stay informed with different issues that occur in the landscape here. But time of year, I just went over that. Time of day is very important. You don't want to water in the afternoon or even in the late morning. And the main reason why is because you don't want to extend the period of leaf wetness. Leaf wetness occurs obviously in the morning time when the dew is already on the grass, and so when it's wet, make it wet. That's the easy way to remember it. So if you have dew on the grass every morning, so that's the good time to go ahead and put the water on it, because then you're not elongating that period of leaf wetness. If you come late morning, then guess what? It was wet into the evening and into the morning, and now you're making it wet even longer, which is beneficial to insects. It's going to encourage insects like armyworms later in July. Sorry, let's not get into those details. It's going to encourage disease, and it's not going to be favorable, not only from an insect and disease standpoint, but also the reason why you don't want to extend or you don't want to water at other times of the day is because you're going to lose a lot of water to evaporation. If you water and you have surface water in the afternoon and in the evening, a lot of that's going to get lost into the atmosphere. And so to get the most bang for your buck, to do it at the time that's most beneficial for the lawn is while it's wet. That's when you want to water it. So sorry it took so long to say such a simple concept there, but time of year, time of day, and then how long do you water? That's the big question. We don't like to give numbers because every yard is going to be different. Every irrigation system is going to have some variation as to how much output is coming. Even in a neighborhood, you can see water pressure different during different times of day based on the neighbors and how much all the neighbors are using. And so you really want to. It's going to be a trial and error, wait and see, watch and see, do it, see what happens. And there's concepts to go by. The big concept is runoff. You want to avoid runoff. So how long do I water? It depends on, when are you seeing that runoff occur. People with a slope on their yard, they need to break it into multiple cycles because you're going to lose a lot. You're going to have runoff quicker. So instead of doing like 40 minutes, you're going to want to break that into 2 20-minute cycles to let it seep into the soil, and then come back 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, hour later, and hit it a second cycle so that the soil can receive it and it doesn't just run off your property and it's wasted water, wasted money. And so we really want to try to be mindful of those things and use our water resource that the Lord has blessed us with wisely, use your money wisely. So hopefully these concepts will help you on that. Let us know if you have any questions about that. Lastly, I want to draw your attention to the barrel method. I better keep it right here so that it doesn't move around on the video. Can you see that okay? So this is a barrel, contrary to popular belief. I don't know if I did a good job or not, but these are slats of the barrel, and they represent different factors of growth. So growth factors that affect how a plant such as grass grows. And so the barrel represents how much growth this plant can hold, how much growth the plant can perform. And so, you know, this outside slat of sun, assuming that you have full sun, you have all the micronutrients and macronutrients and the best mowing practices, and all the insects are controlled, and you have the best fertilizer from Weed Warriors being applied to your yard, but you don't have, and let's even say your pH is mostly good, but you're not giving enough water, that's as much growth as that barrel can hold. So even though everything else is perfectly good, if the slat of water is only this high, that's all that plant can grow. And so bringing your water up and watering it the way that it needs, now we can grow as much as the next lowest growth factor, which could be pH, it could be sunlight, it could be an insect affecting, it could be a lack of nutrients or fertilizer, it could be, this is just a small representation. There are so many growth factors out there. These are just the big ones. And so I just want to illustrate this in your mind, because this has really helped me over the years to understand that it could be one of many things that's not allowing your grass to grow well. And we don't want it to be water. Water, I'd say, is the most common thing that I find over and over that customers have a hard time understanding why their yard isn't looking good. You know, Weed Warriors, we can only do so much. We can put out weed killer, insect killer, disease, fungicides, and we can stop things from happening, and we can kill weeds and insects that we don't want them to be there, but we can't make the grass to grow. You simply have to have water to do that. And so your good mowing practices, we'll have some videos on mowing. Your good irrigation practices is really going to be a good combination with us and our services to really make a yard what it can live up to its potential. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions about it, please reach out and let us know. And we greatly appreciate your business and hope y'all have a wonderful weekend.